Have you ever wondered what goes on inside the mind of a billionaire? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? We often see billionaires as these extraordinary individuals with massive fortunes and luxurious lifestyles. But what if I told you that the most fascinating thing about them isn't their bank accounts, but rather their minds? When you look at the world's most successful entrepreneurs, you'll find that it's not just about the money, it's about a different way of thinking. They didn't just stumble upon a pot of gold, they envisioned it, they worked for it, and they made it happen. It's this unique mindset that sets billionaires apart from the rest of us. Think about Elon Musk, for instance. He's not just a billionaire because he founded Tesla and SpaceX. He's a billionaire because he dared to dream of a world where electric cars are the norm and where humans can colonize Mars. These aren't just businesses for him. They're stepping stones to a future that he envisions. A future that many of us can't even fathom. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty to become one of the most influential women in the world. She didn't just host a talk show. She used her platform to inspire millions, to challenge norms, and to make the world a better place. That's the kind of mindset we're talking about here. The billionaire mindset is about more than just making money. It's about changing the world, about leaving a legacy. It's about dreaming big, taking risks, and never giving up. It's a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities, that values time over money, and that understands the importance of continuous learning. So what exactly is this billionaire mindset? How does it work? And more importantly, can we develop it? These are the questions we'll explore in this video. So, whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or just someone curious about the secrets of the ultra-successful, sit back, relax, and get ready for a deep dive into the mindset of billionaires. So, what exactly is this billionaire mindset? Let's delve deeper into this. Firstly, billionaires aren't afraid to embrace risks. Now, let's unpack that. What do we mean by risk? It's the possibility of loss, the chance that things might not go as planned. But it's also the potential for reward, the opportunity to reach new heights. It's stepping into the unknown, banking on the possibility that there's something incredible waiting on the other side. Billionaires understand this. They recognize that risk is a necessary part of the game. It's the price of admission to the world of extraordinary success. They don't shy away from it, they step up to it, they embrace it. But it's not reckless. It's not about jumping off a cliff and hoping for the best. It's calculated, it's deliberate. Billionaires are not gamblers throwing their money on a roulette table. They are chess players, thinking several moves ahead, weighing the potential outcomes, and making informed decisions. Bill Gates had a comfortable job at Honeywell when he decided to leave and start Microsoft. Elon Musk put his entire fortune into SpaceX and Tesla when everyone said it was crazy. These are not acts of blind faith, but of calculated risk. They saw an opportunity, they believed in their vision, and they took the leap. Why? Because they know that without risk, there's no innovation. Without risk, there's no advancement. Without risk, there's no reward. It's like trying to climb a mountain without ever leaving the safety of the base camp. It's just not going to happen. But here's the thing. Embracing risk doesn't mean not fearing it. Fear is natural. It's a part of being human. But billionaires don't let fear hold them back. They feel the fear, they acknowledge it, and then they move forward anyway. Because they know that the greatest triumphs often come from the greatest risks. So, what's the takeaway here? It's not about being reckless or ignoring fear. It's about understanding the nature of risk, calculating it, and embracing it as a necessary part of the journey to success. It's about knowing that without risk, there's no reward. As the great Richard Branson once said, "Do not be embarrassed by your failures, learn from them, and start again." Secondly, billionaires value time above money. Time, like a river, flows incessantly without pause or delay. Its current is unyielding, unalterable, and it's this understanding that sets billionaires apart from the rest. They know all too well that time, not money, is the most valuable resource they possess. Consider this. A billionaire can lose all their money, and with the right mindset and determination, they can earn it all back. But time, once spent, is gone forever. It's a resource that's universally limited, regardless of how deep your pockets are. Billionaires understand that every tick of the clock is a moment that can never be reclaimed. As a result, they value their time incredibly highly, often to the extent of measuring their days in minutes, not hours. They prioritize, they delegate, and they focus on tasks that only they can do, ensuring their time is used as effectively as possible. They know that time wasted is opportunity wasted, so they don't dawdle. They don't procrastinate. They don't let indecision paralyze them. Instead, they take action. They make decisions. They move forward, because they understand that progress, however small, is still progress. And it's these tiny steps, accumulated over time, that lead to monumental success. But billionaires don't just manage their time, they respect the time of others as well. They understand that everyone's time is precious, and they value it accordingly. They're punctual, they're concise, and they're efficient. They don't keep people waiting, they don't ramble, and they don't allow meetings to drag on unnecessarily. They're respectful of other people's time because they understand that respect for time is a fundamental principle of success. It's a principle that's as true for them as it is for you and me. Because time, in its relentless flow, does not discriminate. It treats us all equally, giving us each 24 hours in a day, no more, no less. So, the question is, how will you spend your 24 hours? Will you let them slip away, unutilized and unappreciated? Or will you seize them, make the most of them, and use them to forge your own path to success? Remember Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest men, can buy anything, but he can't buy more time. Thirdly, billionaires believe in lifelong learning. That's our main focus in this part of our discussion. Lifelong learning isn't just about acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about cultivating a mindset, a thirst for understanding that transcends the traditional boundaries of education. Billionaires, these titans of industry and innovation, they don't reach a point where they feel they've learned enough. No, they are constantly seeking to expand their horizons, to deepen their understanding of the world around them. It's a mindset that's about more than just accumulating wealth. It's about intellectual curiosity, about the joy of discovery. Take Warren Buffett, for instance, one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett is known to spend about 80% of his day reading. He understands that to make informed decisions, he needs to stay updated, to continuously learn. His thirst for knowledge hasn't waned despite his years of experience and success. Or consider Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't have a background in fashion or retail when she started, but she was willing to learn. She spent nights reading books on business, patents, and retail. She wasn't afraid to ask questions and seek help when she needed it. The same applies to Elon Musk, the brain behind Tesla and SpaceX. A self-taught rocket scientist, Musk exemplifies the power of continuous learning. He didn't let his lack of formal education in aerospace stop him from pioneering private space travel. These individuals, these billionaires, they understand that learning is an ongoing journey, a perpetual quest for knowledge. They recognize that the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. And in a world that's constantly evolving, standing still is not an option. So what can we take away from this? That lifelong learning is not just for billionaires, it's for anyone who wants to succeed, to grow, to make a difference. It's about embracing the unknown, about daring to step out of your comfort zone and ask questions. It's about not being afraid to admit that you don't have all the answers and that there's always more to learn. As Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, puts it, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Fourthly, billionaires understand that failure is part of the journey. Yes, you heard that right, failure. It's a word that carries a heavy stigma in our society, often viewed as the end of the road. But in the billionaire mindset, it's seen in a completely different light. Imagine you're an inventor, working on a groundbreaking project. You've poured your heart, soul, and countless hours into your work, only to find it doesn't function as expected. It's a hard blow. But does that mean you should surrender? Absolutely not. This is where the mindset of billionaires shines through. They see failure not as a stop sign, but as a detour, a chance to learn, adapt, and grow. They understand that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failed attempt is one step closer to success. Each mistake, each stumble, each fall is a lesson learned, a piece of the puzzle that brings them closer to their vision. Billionaires like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos didn't achieve their colossal success by avoiding failure. They embraced it, they learned from it, and most importantly, they used it to propel themselves forward. This is the true essence of failure in the billionaire mindset. It's a tool, a teacher, a stepping stone on the path to success. It's a testament to their resilience, their ability to take a hit and bounce back stronger. It's a measure of their determination, their unwavering commitment to their vision, and their relentless pursuit of their goals. So, next time you encounter failure, remember it's not the end. It's merely a part of the process, a stepping stone on your path to success. Embrace it, learn from it, use it to fuel your journey forward. After all, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. As Elon Musk, the mind behind Tesla and SpaceX, once said, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Lastly, billionaires dream big. It's not just a catchphrase or a motivational poster, it's a way of life. It's the audacious belief that nothing is out of reach, that the sky is not the limit. It's just the beginning. When we think about big dreams, we're not talking about the everyday aspirations or the run-of-the-mill goals. No, we're talking about dreams so vast and ambitions so grand, they might seem impossible to the ordinary observer. But billionaires are anything but ordinary. Their dreams aren't tethered by the constraints of what's been done before or what's deemed achievable by society's standards. They dream in Technicolor, in 4K resolution, in virtual reality. They dream of things that don't exist, and then they go out and create them. They don't just think outside the box, they reshape the box, they redefine the box. Dreaming big is not about being unrealistic. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It's about having the audacity to envision a future that's better, brighter, and bolder. It's about believing in your ability to make a difference, to disrupt, to innovate, and to create something new and extraordinary. Billionaires understand that big dreams are the foundation of big achievements. They know that every great invention, every groundbreaking innovation, every revolutionary idea started as a dream. And they're not afraid to dream, to aspire, to reach for the stars, because they know that even if they fall short, they'll still land among the stars. Dreaming big requires courage, audacity, and resilience. It requires the willingness to fail, to face adversity, to overcome obstacles. But most of all, it requires an unwavering belief in oneself, in one's potential, and in the power of dreams. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, once said, "If you want to invent, if you want to do any innovation, anything new, you're going to have failures because you need to experiment. And I think the amount of useful invention you do is directly proportional to the number of experiments you can run per week, per month, per year." He encourages us to dream big, because you can't know how far you can go until you've tried. So let's dream big, because the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So there you have it, the 5 fundamentals that billionaires live by. Let's take a moment to revisit these points, not as a checklist, but as a roadmap to guide us on our journey towards success. Firstly, we discussed the importance of embracing risks. Just like Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, who took a leap of faith and ventured into the unknown, we too must be willing to step out of our comfort zone. Never let fear stifle your potential. Remember, every great achievement was once considered impossible. Next, we touched on the value of time. As Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, once said, "Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre." Time is the most valuable asset we have, so use it wisely. Don't just count the hours, make the hours count. Our third point was about lifelong learning. Billionaires like Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, understand that knowledge is the key to success. So, keep feeding your curiosity, keep asking questions, and most importantly, never stop learning. We then moved on to embracing failure. As J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, once said, It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all. So, don't be afraid to fail. In fact, let your failures inspire you. They are not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. Finally, we talked about dreaming big. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, didn't just dream about electric cars and space travel, he made them a reality. So dare to dream and dream big. Your dreams are the blueprint of your success. Now, as we wrap up this discussion, I encourage you to adopt these 5 principles in your life. They are not just the mindset of billionaires, they can be your mindset too. So take a step forward, embrace the unknown, value your time, never stop learning, allow yourself to fail, and always dream big. If you found this video helpful, do consider subscribing to our channel. We aim to inspire, educate, and motivate you on your journey to success. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. Together we can inspire change, one video at a time. In the words of Steve Jobs, stay hungry, stay foolish. Keep learning, keep growing, and who knows, you might be the next billionaire.